Hi everybody, this is Janice with cricketology.blogspot.com, and I want to show you something that I found at a website. I went to cuddlebugspot.blogspot.com, and they're having a pop-up card challenge, and one of their designers, Agnes, for her idea for this, she created this card, okay? It's a standalone pop-up card, and look what it does. Isn't that genius? I love it. She got it from splitcoaststampers.com, which is a great website. You should check that out. But I created two, and I want to show you how to do it. Okay, so what you need, and the dimensions are a 4.5 by 11 inch piece of paper. This is for the base. These papers are all from my scraps, and then the tag that pops out of it. What I did was 2 3/4 by 5 1/4 for the largest mat, and then the next one is 2 3/4 by, wait, did I say the right thing? Yeah, this is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then this one is 2.5 by 5. Okay, and you can do that, but I wanted 3 colors. So what I did was I cut this light pink, just 1/8 of an inch larger, and I'm gonna put them together like that, and that will be my tag that my image will be on. Then what you do with this one is you score it several times. Okay, you need to first score it, and this is my Martha Stewart scoreboard. First you score it at 1 inch, then you score it at 2 3/4, then you score it at 3 3/4, then 5 1/2, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, and at 10. I like this Fiskars embossing tool because you can get a really good crease. So then you go ahead and you fold on all of your lines. Okay. Now the key now is to find the middle score, okay, which would be the 5 1/2 inch score line, which is right here, and you want to measure in, let's see, 5/8 of an inch in from each side. Okay, so there's our middle line, and then this ruler is not so good for 5/8. This is my metal ruler from We Are Memory Keepers. I love this. This came as a set. The magnetic board and the ruler came together. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/8, and then I'm just going to mark it at 1 inch so that I can count 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and so those are the guidelines that we need to create the little opening that the tag comes through when it pops up. Okay, with my tonic retractable craft knife, I'm going to cut from each of those marks, probably about 1/8 of an inch below that 5 1/2 inch, that 5 1/2 inch score line. I'm going to go about 1/8 of an inch below it, starting at the little mark that I made myself. And I'm just going to go over it one more time to make sure that I went through. And then I'm going to go above it about 1/8 of an inch, I would say. See, that helps that it's magnetic. It really holds it down. Okay, and I'm just going to go and just go over it one more time to make sure. Then we just finish it off. Let's see. Okay. And that way it's big enough that no matter how much dimension I put on that, it's gonna go through there. Okay, so now let's put it together. All we need to do is take these pieces. First of all, I have to adhere these. Okay, here's the next step. You've got here's the base of that little box part. There's the slit. You put the tag. I ran it through this embossing folder. I don't know what the name of it is. Put it through here, kind of center it. Okay, and you see this flap and this flap at the bottom? That's where your adhesive goes. So I'm just going to do this, put my adhesive, my ATG 714, and you bring this down and you want to just kind of line it up to where that score line is on the other side of this flap. Just line it up there. It's not centered. I'm looking at it up here and making sure it's centered. And then just press it down. Then you do the same thing on the other side. Bring this flap down. And just add your ATG. Or score tape. Score tape is really, really strong. Okay, and then let's do that. Okay, and that is what creates the pop-up mechanism. And so there it is. Okay, and it'll mail just like that. I'm going to add a little circle, maybe like a scalp circle or something right here. And that way it'll look really cute. And then I'm going to add a ribbon right here. And I'm not sure what I'll probably do another flower from Freshly Picked. Okay, so that's it. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.